are here in the beautiful part of the Chickasaw Nation producing a movie called Teata about the Chickasaw storyteller.
Well, you're too young.
But I'm 2 hands old.
You're how old?
2 hands?
Thumbs included?
Yep.
Okay, then. You get yourself cleaned up.
There's a lot of real history connected to the film in telling her story.
There are horses of many colors, brown, black, yellow, white, yet they are all one horse.
Teata's story begins in her birthplace, Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
But I don't know anything about politics.
Exactly. An honest man.
Important Chickasaw landmarks are featured in the film. The Chickasaw National Capitol, built in 1898, and the Chickasaw White House, home of Governor Douglas Johnston.
One of the hardest things of making a movie is the fact that it's period, making this movie.
Gladys, go to the kitchen and get the rolls.
Yes, Mama. Come sit down.
Paul Sermons is the movie's producer.
We're set from 1898 to 1935. So we can't just go pick any house. We've got to pick a house that looks right, that doesn't have the modern things, doesn't have an air conditioner in the window. The house that we happen to be shooting in, that is her parents' house in the film, actually was a house that was built by a Chickasaw family over 100 years ago.
Tell me she's coming home.
New York City.
Tell Daddy not to worry.
In this film, we also go to New York City, and we go to Washington, D.C. And we don't ever leave Oklahoma to shoot this movie. So we have to find period New York City and period Washington, D.C.
Welcome, Teata. So pleased you're going to be spending the night in the White House.
The White House. Teata performed for the Roosevelts at the White House, so we had to find a set for that, an exterior as well. We went up to an area called Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Shopping, talking. Go, kid, go.
They've kept it very much like it was in the past. A lot of brick roads, brick buildings, and they have a Masonic temple there that when you walk inside, it looks like Grand Central Station in the lobby. The hallways look like Senate chambers, which we have a U.S. Senate scene. There's a room that looks like one of the entertaining rooms in the White House. We got that. There's a room we're making into the Lincoln bedroom.
And action.
That one building in Guthrie answered most of our most critical problems of period, and they're dressed. They have furniture in them from that time period. So we were quite fortunate to find that. And we have a terrific cast.
My name is Teata, bearer of the morning.
Corianka Kilcher, who played Pocahontas in The New World, outstanding actress. She has taken Teata to heart.
Oh, there she is.
And then we added Gil Birmingham to play her father from Twilight. Great, great actor.
We have dealt with the white man for over 350 years. We dress like the white man.
And Graham Greene, of course, who is, to me, the godfather of Native American actors. Graham plays Governor Douglas Johnston.
We ask for protection and provision over this family and over our people.
I think we have the trifecta of Native American actors with those three.
I'm so glad things is going good for you, Mary. Things are great at home, too.
Then we added Bridget Branagh to play Teata's mother, and she's wonderful. She was an Army-wise and just a great actress. So cast-wise, we've got wonderful people.
Stop! We are getting ready for a production here.
Mr. Stevens, I just traveled 1,117 miles to get here.
Today's storytelling are movies. So really what we're doing is what Teata did then, only now we're doing it in the way we do it today, in the modern age.
I think we can find a place for you.
Mary Frances, where were you?
Her story is a universal story. Though it's very personal to the Chickasaw people, everyone can benefit from her story. Well, my nickname's Frankie, but my real name's Nathan Frankowski. My role is the director of the film Teata, and my responsibility is to make sure that everything on screen is appropriate to the story. It's a story of overcoming obstacles and being a woman in the 20s, and also being Chickasaw. She had the the cards stacked against her.
So that's what this is all about, wanting more money from the U.S. government.
I am trying to help my people.
And we are trying to build a nation, which we hope will include your people. After they assimilate, of course.
If you can't beat them, might as well join them.
So in the story, we start in the late 1800s, and we actually have Governor Johnson going to Washington, D.C., and we see how the Washington, D.C. views the Chickasaw people and Native Americans in general, that there's a line in there, they wished we wouldn't exist. And it's, it's kind of a thorn in their side, and they want the Indians to assimilate. And so that's the mandate of Washington at this point. Throughout the whole journey of the film, which is perfect story-wise, is at the end of the film, Teyata's invited to do her stories in the White House. So she's promoting Native American culture at the White House.
I am Chickasaw and a storyteller.
There's a lot of heart to it, and again, I think it's an inspirational story that not just for the Chickasaw people, but everyone will be able to relate to Teyata's story and be a better person because of hearing her story.